Well, let's go back in history. Utah used to have the firing squad. We used to actually give them a choice, you lethal injection or firing squad. In 2003, the legislature made the lethal injection the primary choice, or the primary method of execution, with a backup method of a firing squad. But the people that had already been sentenced to that, they still had their option. They could choose the firing squad or they could choose lethal injection. In that discussion, if you look on line 52 of the bill, and this was put back in 2003, so it's current law, it says if the court holds that execution by lethal injection is unconstitutional on its face, the method of execution shall be the firing squad. So currently the firing squad is a backup method if lethal injection is determined to be unconstitutional. Now we have an issue that's arise because the drug cocktail that we use for lethal injection comes from Europe. The European company that makes this is refusing to sell to the United States because they're opposed to the death penalty. So we have states that are, and we currently do not have the drug cocktail that would be necessary to execute an individual. A lot of states have experimented with their own cocktail trying to figure out what's the best way to do it. Some have done it better than others. You've heard about what they call the botched case in Oklahoma, where it took several minutes for an individual to die. Happened a couple times, happened in Ohio. I don't know if you can call them botched because they did die. You had one guy who's a child rapist who murdered or raped and buried a 7-year-old girl alive. I wish we could have found a way to make it longer, not shorter on his death, to be quite honest with you. These are heinous people. So all we're doing on this bill is, if you look at line 56 through 59, we're saying also, on top of being unconstitutional, if the drug's not available, if we can't get the drug, lawfully obtain the drug, let's put it that way, because we could buy it on the black market. But we're saying if we can't lawfully obtain the drug that we need for lethal injection 30 or more days prior to the date specified on the warrant, that it would revert to the firing squad.